using or even thinking about using. And one of those things was joining a recovery group. Right? We've all heard of recovery groups, you know, because we got the interwebs now. We got the interwebs, the internets, the netwebs. You know, with the Facebook, you got all the groups in Facebook and everything. You know, so I went on Facebook and I was looking around for recovery groups. And I am a fan of Insane Clown Posse. I listen to their music, ICP. You've heard of them. I like their old school stuff. That's it. Their new school stuff is shit. The new stuff that they put out nowadays is complete fucking garbage. You know, the new bands that were made from Insane Clown Posse, you know, these new bands like Ouija Mac and all that shit, complete fucking garbage. I don't like any of it. You know, Twisted was okay. I like Twisted, but other than them, you know, nothing comes close to actual Insane Clown Posse. But, you know, that being said, I found a group on Facebook called Juggalos in Recovery. That's right, that's what it was called. Also known as Open-Hearted Juggalos, apparently. I've seen that one as well. And the person who I talked to went by the name of Nate 2%. I don't know what 2% is supposed to mean, but that was the name that he used, Nate 2%. That was his screen name that he used. And he had told me about the Juggalos in Recovery, asked me about my story, and I told him, he's like, dude, I think you would be great as a speaker at one of our online meetings. How would you like to be a speaker? I said, well, it's a dream of mine. I would love to do this. And I was excited for this, okay? Fucking stoked, excited. Just fucking, couldn't believe it. And we picked a date of when I was going to speak and everything. I even took this day off work. I took off work to do this speech, to speak at this meeting. I took off work. This cost me money. And when I was talking to Nate 2% about all this, I told him that I had mental health issues. I said, I do suffer from mental illness. I have schizoaffective disorder, ADHD, PTSD, and you know, depression, which basically is included with the schizoaffective disorder, you know. And I explained to him my mental illness and the issues that I had, of which he said, oh, we're all about supporting mental health, man. You're going to get nothing but support for your mental health here, bro. Here at Juggalos in Recovery and Open-Hearted Juggalos, we're all about supporting those who need help with addiction and helping you and supporting people with their mental health. We're all about that. It even says it on, when you go to their page, it even says supporting mental health, blah, blah, blah. Mental health support, blah, blah, blah. You know, whatever. And I'm like, oh, cool. This sounds perfect. This is perfect. This is fucking perfect. This is what I need to do. This is what I need to do. I need to speak at this meeting. This is perfect, right? Because I figured he understood mental health and everything, so I agreed. I agreed to speak. We got all the plans made and everything. I was excited and happier than I'd been in a long fucking time, happier than I'd been in years to speak at this fucking meeting. I was excited, you know? Well, one day changed all of it. That's right, one fucking day. I've been getting trolled. All right, obviously, some of you already know I've had trolls that have been messing with me, they've been making fun of me. So I was freaking out. I was nervous, I was upset, and I started having a schizophrenic episode, which I'm not trying to use it. I'm not trying to say that you know, that absolves me of everything. Just because I say, well, it's a schizophrenic episode, you can't say nothing. I shouldn't be in trouble for this. You can't get mad at me. It was a schizophrenic episode. I'm not saying that. All right, with the schizophrenic episode, sometimes I say and do things that I shouldn't, and I should be held accountable for my actions. I believe that. So during the schizophrenic episode that I was having, paranoia, anxiety, just all shooting through, like, just going through me like crazy. Anyway, I contacted Nate 2% from Juggalos in Recovery, and I started asking him. I said, I'm a little nervous, you know, blah, 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 blah. I got these trolls that are messing with me. Is that going to be a problem? Blah, 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 blah. I'm being trolled by some people. I'm afraid they're going to end up joining the live when I go to do, you know, the meeting and blah, 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 you know, because I was worried. I was just spouting off at the mouth because I was schizophrenic. I was, like, extremely schizophrenic, losing my shit. And, yeah, not even 24 hours. Not even 24 hours after I went in with this. Not even 24 hours. I get the message on my messenger. So we decided to go ahead and cancel you as a speaker at this time. But we just want you to know you're very, very, very loved and welcome in our group. And we want you to stay and enjoy yourself in our group. We really appreciate you being here. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're canceling me as a speaker. And I said, why? Why am I being canceled? And his answer was, we just don't think it's the right time for you. We think that maybe you need to work on your mental health a bit before we decide to let you speak to other people. And of which I was like, bingo, I fucking knew it. You don't give a fuck about mental health. I knew it. They don't care about mental health. They don't give a shit. Juggalos in Recovery, they don't care about your mental health. All they care about is likes, shares, Donations, clout. Likes, shares, donations, clout. Likes, shares, donations, clout, 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 all in your face, clout, 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 attention, attention, attention. That's all they care about. That's why they ask for donations. That's why they, that's why they do what they do. It's all for attention and clout. They don't give a fuck about your recovery. They don't give a fuck about your mental health. They don't give a fuck about you. You're nothing to them. Unless you can get likes and shares. If they notice that you got a lot of people following you and you got a lot of friends, ooh, yeah, especially if you're a recovering addict. Oh my God, if you're a recovering addict and you got a lot of attention on social media, they want you. Oh, they want to get you in that hot seat real quick because they want that clout and that attention.